Hey blessed, stay blessed, what's good blessed family, back here with another video, man. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to the family, first time you're visiting, next time you're family, go ahead and click the subscribe button. You woke up this morning, I mean God bless you, feeling blessed, gonna spam the like button, show love to the like button, and touch the like button. In today's video, we got 21 questions to ask a girl that you like, and it's gonna be, how we gonna say it? We're gonna call it, we're gonna call it
like, I guess girl icebreakers, chopping it up icebreakers.
And tell you if it's a good icebreaker, you know what I'm saying? So we got 21 questions though, we're not gonna do all 21, man. We just woke up from a nap, we tired. So we're gonna do 10 questions.
10 questions.
See the 10 questions that pop up and see if these are good icebreaker questions to ask a girl that you like, to kind of see where they head at, or to kind of like make your move, boys. You know what I'm saying? Make your move. So first question is,
what are you the most passionate about right now?
So how do you feel about this question?
I think it's a good question to ask, like, whoever you're talking to, if you're crushing on a girl or whatever, whoever you might be talking to, even if you're in a relationship too, it's a decent question. You can be passionate about anything and they might not know. For example, I feel like y'all already know we passionate about though.
Yeah.
Y'all should know. Y'all should know.
Yeah.
Like that's for sure. I don't even think we gotta speak on that. But y'all know we passionate about.
I feel like also this question is really good for, you know what I'm saying, stuff people like us, you know what I'm saying, that have a passion. You kind of want to see where their mindset at with the girl you talking to see that if y'all gonna link up. Plus, what you passionate about really shows like how determined and stuff like that. It show quality traits that you can see when you ask this question.
That's true.
So
yeah, dude.
It really shows you what path they trying to go down. So I like the question. I think this would be a good question to ask a girl that you like.
It is a good question because like I said, it's all about like what they could be messing with in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you get them talking about something that they're passionate about, they start to open up and they just go in on that subject. And it's just like, okay, now I know something that I can bring up to the table for you to just want to talk about at all times. So
you know what happened when they open up.
Facts. If you can go back 5 years, what would you change about the future?
I feel like I feel like for this question, I feel like it's a good question because they might slip up on something. You know what I'm saying? You might get a little story from back then that they got into or that they did and stuff like that. And that might be something that like you want to figure out, like, okay, what did they mess up with 5 years ago? And what would they change or what would they do differently? And then even then they might have like some positivity, but well, back then I used to be like this and now I'm like this, and that could show you like, oh, you done matured. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
That's facts, bro. Yeah, that's a good conversational icebreaker right there. If you can go back 5 years, what would you change about your future? Because it kind of does show growth in where they are now. Because if they were to say something about, well, I'll do this differently and stuff like that, you could tell that now they know that they should have changed something.
In fact, even though if you're like, oh, everything happens for a reason, you might have certain quality traits that you want to change. Cause like, I think everybody does. That just shows growth. So if you say you ain't got nothing to change, then kind of tell me that you think you living a perfect life.
And nobody is. Yeah. Nobody is. Have you traveled much or do you want to? That's also a great question. I know a lot of girls that like to travel, and there's a lot of guys that like to travel. So this is a good conversational icebreaker when you're meeting somebody. If you're trying to like gauge whether or not you're talking to somebody that could be possibly your travel partner. You know what I'm saying? And then it's also a good conversational piece because you could talk about your trip to Paris or your trip to Italy and then why it was special to you. And it's just something nice to talk about, I would always say. So
I like traveling, want to travel in the future. I just want to know if you want to travel.
Right.
We can travel together, you know what I'm saying?
What's the last crazy adventure you went on? Yeah, it's a good question because if you ever want to, you know what I'm saying, you might want to know if she's a type of thrill seeker, you know what I'm saying?
And what you do, I'm trying to see how you was living, you know what I'm saying? What would be our last great adventure that like that was lit?
I feel like nothing like Six Flags type stuff.
I feel like
Florida was a great trip.
Florida trips, man.
All Florida trips, great, bro. Florida. It's hot.
And we might be going to Rolling Loud come July, man. Fingers crossed, bro. We might be going to Rolling Loud for all 3 days in July. And have a great time in Florida come July. So that might be a little vacation thing. But we're gonna bring y'all with us. It's gonna be vlog. It's gonna be vlog season. Y'all know how to get down, man. What's your favorite time of year and why? I feel like this is a great question to ask because my favorite time of year is like somewhere between fall and winter. Facts. I love Christmas time, so you know what I'm saying. I want to know like what's your favorite. That really tells you a lot about a person. Like if they like to be, you know, if they like the warm or the cold, what type of vibes they like. If it's in the summertime, they might like the beach, the pool type area. If it's in the wintertime, they might, you know what I'm saying, pumpkin picking. Like it could be anything, you know what I'm saying. Halloween, whoop-de-whoop, like, you know what I'm saying.
You could also get an idea of whether or not they're like a certain type of baby, whether they're a spring baby, a summer baby, a fall or winter. You know what I'm saying? Like usually, I feel like whatever you're born in is kind of somewhere around like your favorite season. But then again, it could be different for people.
That's fast.
It could be summer and you are a winter baby or something. What's your biggest deal breaker in a relationship?
It's a great question because this is gonna tell you, like, let's say if like boys, y'all do something that you think you like to do, but they might not like that. They'll let you know off rip if you're gonna continue talking to this girl or not. It's the same vice versa. She might do something that you don't really like, and you might tell the deal breaker. She's like, well, I do this, I ain't that. You might, that's something you need to go home and think about after the little date night. You feel what I'm saying?
Is there something you could think of for a future girl
that's a deal breaker for me?
Deal breaker?
There's a couple things probably. Like, number one, I need you to be ambitious and to have your goals set. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to follow the same path that I'm following, but you need to have goals set so I know that you're goal orientated. And on top of that, it's just like I need an independent girl. And that means that you're not relying on family all the time, and you're your own person. Like if I invite you out, you know what I'm saying? You could come out type stuff. You're an adult, you know what I'm saying? I'm an adult. You can come out and you can go link with me, and like there's no problems, no like there's a curfew, but to a certain extent. Like
right.
you ain't gotta be home till like 12. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't too late. But we grown, like, you know what I'm saying?
If I have to focus in on just one, I think the biggest deal breaker is somebody that won't accept change, or somebody that can't hear signs about themselves that, you know, could be needing improvement, and they think that they are forever like flawless. Because that's the whole point of a relationship. You're supposed to build each other up, make each other better, whether or not it's permanent or whether or not it's temporary. It's like y'all are supposed to help each other grow, and if you don't want to grow, then I don't think it should be a relationship. But that's one of my deal breakers. What are you the most proud of?
I feel like this would be important because this will tell you like what they really love the most, or the best memory they had, and that's really a key indicator. Like you could bounce off that conversation with someone. Oh, this is your best moment. Like, why is it your best moment? Like, what did you feel in the moment when this happened, or what would you? And they'll tell you, they'll be like, this was the greatest moment because like some people, they're the first to graduate in high school in their family, and they'd be like, it's big because I was the first one. Like my family and then didn't get no high school degree. You know what I'm saying? College, vice versa, all that. So it's just like, and then you could know that like there's a soft spot for that certain, you know, place that they're talking about. So I think it's important that you know that the point is to get to know the person who you messing with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Do you have any secret talents? I feel like that's a fun question to ask. You never know, they might be able to like peel their eyelids back. You remember them people in school that would be able to like curl their eyelids and stuff? Ooh, bro. Yeah. It's weird, but you know what I'm saying? I guess that you can call that a secret talent, because I mean, I'm not exploring that one, but hold on, let me just check and see if we did so.
And we in the middle of a video right now. We just seen this comment come through. Shout out to Kay for making a Discord server for us, you know what I'm saying, for the Blessed family. So I'm throwing this in the video. If you watching the video, shout out to you. We just seen it come through while we were making this video, so you know what I'm saying.
What were you like as a kid? I think that's a great one, because it kind of tells you like who you're dealing with as a person right now.
What were you like as a kid?
I was a mix of between outside hanging out with the friends, but also inside playing the games.
Same.
And I'll probably say I was inside playing the games for more like 60% of my time. No, probably like 70%, and then 30% was actually like me going out and doing activities until like it got to high school, which is where a lot more stuff like kicked in.
Mine was 50-50. I played video games a lot, but then I also went outside and played football, basketball with all like my friends, my brothers and stuff like that. And like great times, still got neighborhood memories. Like and some of the boys, bro, one of the boys is Wake Forest, in college right now, man. Shout out to Christian.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
Oh, this is really important, because then y'all can kind of match up what y'all like. I mean, y'all don't really have to have like a quote-unquote same type of date, but y'all can mix them together, you know what I'm saying, and make a perfect date.
And you can low-key play like, was it like the devil's advocate or something like that?
Use
it against her. Like she's naming all this perfect date,
you know what I'm saying?
and everything is you're basically crafting up that idea. And to round off the video, What's your wildest fantasy? I think that's a good question to kind of break the ice a little bit, get her talking.
Let's see what her wildest fantasy. Everybody got a wildest fantasy. But like I said, it's the end of the video. All these are good questions. We picked 10 out of 21.
Yeah,
but
11.
But what you call it? Like, comment, subscribe, and like we say in all videos. Stay blessed until next time.